Hi, I'm Cadet Airman Zavala.
And I'm Cadet A1C Sena.
And we're your hostesses for the GEMS 23 Tag 2 podcast.
Hey Zavala, do you remember what happened this Thursday?
Yeah, it was the rank ups, right?
You're right, it was the rank up for the A1C first rounders.
Yeah, so what's A1C?
Well, an A1C is the first rank, or the next rank above Airman, and that's the rank above Cadet. And to be an A1C, you have to get a 90% qual score, which qual scores are your weekly assessments.
Okay, so a qual score is actually determined on your behavior and your education standards, basically.
Right.
So did you rank up?
I did rank up actually, which is the two bands that are on my pin.
And I am an airman, so I only have one band, but I should be getting there pretty soon.
Right, I believe in you.
Thank you.
With an A1C, they get 12 minutes of phone time, and they also get a Zoom call. So it's pretty exciting to be an A1C.
Are you excited for your Zoom call?
Oh, I'm very excited, so I can see my family's faces.
Okay, so actually for your Zoom calls, we actually advise you to make an account and send that information over to Miss Godwin so you can have that ready for Sunday.
Yes.
Okay, so honor flight.
Honor flight. Okay, so the GEMS, since week 3, they've actually gone honor flight 5 weeks in a row. This past week, the scouts that were able to take the honor flight
And broke our streak.
So congrats to them, but this week we got it back.
Yay! So, with our honor flight, we actually get incentives, depending on the cadre, but usually our cadres are really nice and give us incentives for that. And we've gotten water balloon fights, popsicles, we've gotten movie nights, snacks. They're very nice with gifting us and
with those incentives.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're going to keep up the honor fight so that we have to give our cadre many more ideas for incentives.
Yes.
It's September, and there's a very special day in September, which is 9/11. Do you want to tell them what we did on 9/11?
Yeah, so we actually, to honor that day, we did a silent run, and it was about 1.5 miles. For that silent run, we did it around Pierce, and the people of Pierce kind of gathered around and watched us run and kind of honored us as well.
Yes, they rooted us on, and we had all the master sergeants, the tech sergeants, all the cadre run with us.
As well as the director.
Yes, the director ran with us too.
Oh, sorry, the deputy.
Deputy ran with us. And we had 4 guidons in the front holding all the flags and the colors. And we did that to remember the fallen citizens and the first responders that helped out in 9/11.
Yeah, we did. So, have you noticed the climate change?
Definitely.
It's getting very chilly. At Rack's Post, I'm using my green blanket and my brown blanket because it is chilly. So, how are you reacting to the weather?
Pretty good. There's a little bit of a sickness going around, which is probably just the common cold. A little bit of a stuffy nose, just a little bit of a headache, but other than that, I'm just trying to stay warm and just keep pushing.
Okay. Are you remember to sanitize?
Always. Always sanitizing before chows, washing my hands after latrine calls, all of that nice stuff.
So, did you have a role in leadership?
I did actually. I was flight chief.
I was flight chief as well.
She was. You did very well at that, by the way.
Thank you. So were you.
I honestly don't think that's the only role that I've done with the GEMS flight. I was squadron commander one morning, which is only like a one-time thing, but...
So what's squadron commander?
Squadron commander is the person that stands up in front of the squadron in morning and afternoon formation, and they just instruct the squadron. I think that a squadron commander is a person that shows great leadership, composure, and just leads by example. The squadron commander really doesn't do much, but it's a very important role. Did you experience anything while you were flight chief, like any ups or downs or things that like you didn't know before?
Yes, I learned that you kind of have to treat people a little bit differently because everyone's different. No one's the same.
Mm-hmm.
So when you lead someone, you don't lead everyone the same way. And I think that's key to being a leader.
Right, like matching the person's.
And I don't mean be lenient, but just people learn differently.
Right, so just be a little easy on them.
Exactly.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay, so what about you?
For me, being flight chief, it was a little stressful. I've definitely got lots of mean faces, but you're not doing your job if people don't like you, is what I learned. Stick to what you know, kind of, and just lead by example. When people aren't doing the right thing, show them what the right thing is, and be that one person out of the whole flight that's doing the right thing. Because if you're doing the right thing, people will follow you. Did you have any other leadership roles?
Unfortunately not yet, but we start permanent leadership next week, which I'm very excited about.
You're right.
Did you sign up for permanent leadership?
I did actually. I know a few of the other gyms actually signed up too, and I read some of their paragraphs. And they are very good cadets, and I think that they deserve the spots that they signed up for.
How long is permanent leadership for again?
Actually, I think it's for
a month, right?
9 to 10 weeks, or 10 to 11 weeks.
So yeah, our permanent leadership, you actually apply and then you get interviewed and see if the Master Sergeant and the Commandant approve that you should be in that position, right?
Yes, and I wish you luck for that.
I wish you luck as well. So we actually have to go. We got people to see.
Places to be.
And worlds to conquer. Gems out!